When it comes to food preparation and serving, most people just lose it. The two skills have been used to determine our high or low placement in society. But we don't judge. We're here to make it a little easier for you. Here are the list of foods you might be eating wrong. Oranges. Does peeling the outer skin of an orange remind you of the struggle for the juicy part of your everyday life? There's a quicker and easier way to do it. First, cut off the top and the bottom of the orange's peel. Next, make a cut into one side of the orange until the knife reaches the fruit center. The interesting fact is, you only need to spread the skin open to reveal all the neat segments inside. Peel and enjoy the trending fruit. Slicing kiwi. Peeling the skin of the kiwi, or any hybrid fruit, is perhaps the toughest thing about the fruit. But that doesn't mean nature wants to hold you from enjoying the diverse benefits of this fruit. The fact is, one just has to be smart to make the most of it. Slicing the skin off the entire fruit might take away a lot of the pulp. Instead, slice the fruit widthways into thin pieces, then try peel off the skin. But if you're too tired to do that, slice it in half and then scoop the flesh out with a teaspoon and enjoy. Hit the like button below the video to let us know how you feel. Chicken wings. Deep-fried chicken wings have long been a staple of Southern cooking. Cheesy chicken wings are so yummy, but one is often left with a half-eaten wing because the meat is firmly wedged between the bones. Here is a real-life chicken wing hack you'll be amazed at. The best way to get the most out of your chicken wing is to pull the cartilage off at the wider part of the wing. Gently twist it and then remove the small bones. Do the same with the large bone and you can then fully enjoy your saucy wing. Cupcake. These snacks are the perfect treat for an afternoon tea, but it's often a challenge to get the right balance of frosting and cake in one bite. If you're sick of getting a bit of frosting on your nose, use this clever trick from Mink. The amazing fact is you can simply twist off the bottom half of the yummy treat and place it on top to make a cupcake sandwich. That way you get the most out of your cupcake. Ketchup and fries. Not an organic food, but in the world of fusion food, McDonald's French fries are hard to beat. Since they are one of the most popular items on the menu, alongside burgers and chicken nuggets, you'd think we'd like to know how to eat them. But shock on you, we've been doing it all wrong. Let's be honest, nobody has any idea that the fry box has an inbuilt dip holder. Apparently there is a designed flap on the back of the fry container where you can put your dip of choice. Just do this trick all by yourself and you'll be happier. Strawberries. When slicing the stem away from these sumptuous sweet little fruits, you might end up wasting so much of the good stuff. Strawberries are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C, just like most red fruits. When strawberry stems are cut, they become sensitive to light and oxygen and lose their nutrients easily. To get the most out of a strawberry, push a straw from the bottom to the top, leaving you to enjoy much more of the strawberry. Boiled eggs. Picking the shell off boiled eggs may be a challenging task, especially during breakfast time. Adding a teaspoon of baking soda in the cooking water makes it alkaline. This helps it loosening the bond between the egg whites and the shell. If you do not have baking soda, drop the boiled egg in a bowl of cold water or ice. To peel, gently tap the egg at the wider end first, then the sharper end, and all around. We have much more on the menu, so keep up the appetite. Mango. Whenever summer comes, so do these healthy fruits. Mangoes come with strings, messy loads of juice, and mammoth size. But guess what? We have a trick that'll save you the chaos that comes with eating the king-size fruit. Slice the mango and take the seed out. Now slice each of the slices down a small glass. This will save you the task of separating peel from pulp. Asparagus. Asparagus should never be cooked in the microwave, even when there's no time to prepare it. This depletes its vitamin C content. The ideal way to cook asparagus stalks is steaming or frying them until they are tender and crispy. Either way is good for homemade asparagus. But note, the number one mistake made when steaming or frying asparagus is overdoing it and also not prepping the stems before cooking. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are among the foods that when cooking bring out nutrients like lycopene. This nutrient is preserved through organic farming and protects against tumors and heart disease. The nutrient levels increase when you heat the tomato to about 194 degrees Fahrenheit. But as our elders say, too much of anything is poisonous. Tomatoes can cause dangerous side effects like diarrhea, kidney problems, and even body aches when eaten in excess. Black tea. It contains 2 to 4% caffeine. This affects thinking and alertness, increases urine output, and may reduce the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. One food review indicates that tea also contains antioxidants and other substances that help protect the heart and blood vessels. Black tea is one of the most consumed drinks, but be careful not to mix it with milk. The ultimate fact is, dairy products do not affect the antioxidants it contains. However, they block the cardiovascular benefits of tea because milk proteins make it more difficult to absorb the nutrients. So get your food facts right if you have lactose intolerance before having this drink. Sushi. Of course we're going to talk about sushi. Most people eat sushi wrong. You're supposed to eat sushi rolls using your fingers, not chopsticks. Chopsticks are typically used on classic sushi, not rolls. In addition, a minimal amount of soy sauce is required, and you should never dip the rice in soy sauce. Ginger and wasabi are not meant to be mixed with the soy sauce either. Ginger is for cleansing your palate and should be eaten by itself. Only a small amount of wasabi should be put directly on the fish before eating. Peanut butter. You've been having this spread wrong if you've not placed the jar upside down on the shelf. If your peanut butter is made from 100% peanuts, then the natural oils separate and settle on top while it's sitting in your cupboard. When you flip it over, the oils will seep quietly through the butter, making it a lot easier to spoon out and spread. This will also save you from having really dry peanut butter in the last third of the jar. This food hack is said to be really helpful. Just try it now. Dumpling. Soup dumpling can be messy, so you should suck the soup out before eating. Also known as xiaolongbao, soup dumpling is a staple of Shanghai cuisine and a highly satisfying bite on cold winter nights. Because you're dealing with hot soup encased in dumpling dough, eating this dish for the first time often results in spilled broth and a messy plate. For the best experience, you'll want to bite the dumpling and make a small puncture, then suck the soup out of the opening before eating the lump. A bowl of ramen. When presented with a steaming bowl of ramen, it can be tempting to plunge your spoon or chopsticks in and start shoveling. A great way to enjoy ramen is to use chopsticks to pull a few noodles out of the bowl, then dip them back to soak up some broth and fat. Afterwards, you'll want to mix things up a bit, alternating between strips of noodles, sips of broth, and mouthfuls of veggies and meat. I bet you want to try some of these dishes now. Pizza fold key. The classic New York slice, a hand-tossed thin-crust pizza topped with marinara and mozzarella, is traditionally taken to go. Legend dictates that it be eaten in a very specific way. Guess how? With a knife and a fork? Absolutely not. Mopping the oil off the top? Don't even think about it. Instead, Serious Eats resident pizza aficionado Adam Kubin suggests a time-honored technique, which he calls the fold hold. It's simple, really. Just fold your slice in half, tip it over the plate to drain off any unnecessary grease, and munch away. Raw oysters. This seemingly fancy dish can be intimidating. This is especially because pop culture decorum dictates that you slurp down your oysters whole without chewing. Decorum my foot! Ensure the muck is detached, then gulp the oyster from the wide end of the shell. But oyster-swigging champ John Bill told Vanity Fair that swallowing them whole isn't necessary or even beneficial to your health. After using your fork to see if the oyster is detached, you can chew the fish once or twice before swallowing. Give us another thumbs up. I mean, we taught you how to eat fancy slime. Pistachios. It can be tricky to eat pistachios since they have a tough shell. If there's a crack in one, you can use the shell of another pistachio to pry it open. But if there isn't, you can place the nuts on a cutting board, cover them with a towel, and hit them just hard enough to break the shells and not the innocent board. Pistachios are a delicious afternoon snack, but the effort involved in opening them can lead to broken nails and swollen fingers. However, this trick involving a discarded shell could drastically speed up your pistachio opening process. Lobster. But first, do us a favor. Click that like button to inspire us. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, and you won't miss any interesting videos. Done then? Let's go. The tail and claws of a lobster are part of your meal, but the body and head contain more edible meat. James Cornwall, head chef at London seafood restaurant Jay Shiki, advised that when offered hot lobster, you'll want to start with the tail because it cools faster. Cornwall also advised eating the claws last because they typically stay warm longer and can be tough to break into. Also, eating lobster on this order can be cleaner when it comes to disposing of the shell. Pomegranate seeds. They make for a highly versatile ingredient, working beautifully in salads, salsas, and many other dishes. However, they can be tricky to handle. Just a little pressure can cause them to pop and stain your fingers. To effectively pry the seeds off, there are multiple methods out there, including use of water. If you're not interested in the juice, submerge the pomegranate in a bowl of water and watch the pith float to the top, leaving you with clean, easy-to-remove seeds. Which food hack amazed you the most? You have any other ideas? Don't forget to share in the comment section below. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comment section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take care of yourself.